We had one of our patients here yesterday for a touch-up hair transplant, which is something that we do on a regular basis. So, despite of the good result that he had before, he wanted to make it a little bit better, a little bit more solid, a little bit more fine-tuned, and I'm going to show you the picture. This is how he looked before. This is how he looked before the first hair transplants. Obviously, the very front, the whole frontal couple of inches, and the temporal points are going back. Let's look at a few different pictures, different angles. His temporal points are going significantly back, so we have to restore the whole area in addition to the front and a little bit of top. This is his 8-month follow-up. The front is nicely done. The temporal points are forming, but they could be a little bit better. Again, 8 months after procedure, nicely done. A good, reasonably solid hairline, but of course, he wants to make it even better. And in addition to the hairline and temporal points, there's this area on the top that is combing in a way that that area becomes a little more visible, so we have to restore that. This is him, the day one after procedure. How was your procedure?
It was great.
Okay. Mind if you take a quick look? Look down a little bit. Okay. It is. He was nice enough to let us shave his head. We don't have to shave, but if he shave, it makes it a little bit more precise, and he was, I should say, smart enough to let us shave. We put about a little bit more than 100 in the front, just between those strategic places in the very front of hairline to make that hairline nice and solid. Better than what it was before. And that top area, that spot, we put like more than 1,500 grafts. I'm sorry, 150 grafts. And of course, our favorite part, the temporal points, we went back and pretty much like doubled up the density on one side and did some touch up on the other side. So see this side, I just went between the gaps. This side was better to start with. So eventually it's going to have a nice and even look after the results are there and they're at its full growth. So as I said, hair transplant touch-up is something that we do on a regular basis for people who want to have a perfect hairline. They just don't want to settle with the idea of not being bald. They want to have a solid hairline. They want to have a perfect hairline. Sir, are you happy with everything?
I'm very happy with the results. I was happy the first time, but wanted to get the little touch-ups just because the temples didn't look as dense as I would like. I highly recommend doing it. I know the first time was really scary, not knowing what it would look like, but it looks great. I recommend it to everyone to do it.